evening, Yogins. My name's Amanda Shepherd. Welcome to Play Along Practice, where I give level 2-3 approximately practices with instruction. If they're interesting for you and you like playing along, please subscribe, like, or share. And there are other ways that you can support me as well in the description. And you can check the description to get a pretty detailed idea of what we work on, because I usually let the practices grow organically. Certain things I have nearby to help me. I have a blanket to sit on, or for my knees I have a couple blocks, and I have a strap here as well. I actually have a couple kinds of strap, but we just have those there. And today, let's start in a kind of sweet restorative. I think today I'm going to have a bolster as well, so I'm going to run and get that. Just give me one sec. Sorry about that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set my bolster up like a ramp. I'm going to take my block and place it underneath the long way so it has a lot of support. And then I just want to open up everything. So I'm going to find a heart opener, but I'm also going to find a hip opener. I'm going to take Supta Baddha Konasana on the bolster for a little bit of an extra chest stretch. And then I'm going to take my yoga blanket and I'm going to fold it. I'll show you how I fold it. So you're going to start, this is your standard yoga studio blanket. I'm going to go fringe to fringe. Right, and then I'm going to take that, bring the kind of loose side up towards the loose side, and then, so I have kind of a long rectangle, and then I'm going to take this, I'm going to keep the folded side as it is, and I'm going to take the kind of outside and fold it up like a Tootsie Roll or a taco or cannoli, whatever you like to call that. I'm going to bring my sacrum right to the edge of my bolster, feet together, and I'm going to take the blanket around the outside of my ankles and then bring the outsides of the fold together, and that's going to support my legs. All right, so I'm pretty close to my sits bones, and then I'm going to open my feet out to the side. I'm going to get this in pretty close as I can, or as far away. Soles of the feet together, right? And this is acting like blocks, but softer on the outside of my ankles. And I can stay here for a pretty long time, opening my arms out to the side, just allowing myself to relax nice and easy. I'm going to draw the belly in and just breathe here. This feels really good. Super comfy. I'm going to let go of the parts of my day that haven't worked as well as I wanted to. For example, I met my friend this morning and I forgot my mask, and that was pretty embarrassing. Luckily, we were at a place that was completely outside, so it was okay, but still, yeesh. All right. Draw your belly into your spine. Let the breath become nice and easy. This is such a nice, easy opening for the inner groin and the hips a little bit. But it's not quite as intense. The blanket's supporting me. Nice, gentle heart opening. Take about 5 more breaths. Inhale, reach those arms to sky. Give yourself a couple shoulder circles. And then allow the shoulders to relax down the back, away from the ears. Plug your arm bones to socket and just interlace your thumb knuckles together. Arms are active. See if you can rake the stars overhead. Really reach out through all four sides of your waist. Get the tailbone long. Exhale, open the heart. Just bring your arms out like a cactus. Inhale, reach those arms overhead. Re-interlacing the thumbs. Exhale, elbows out. Inhale, reach up. Last time. This time let your arms come way out to the side and reach them up like you're giving a beach ball to the sun. Maybe do a couple of shoulder circles. You can go the other way. That feels good for you. And relax those arm bones into the socket. Interlace your thumb knuckles the other way. Reach those arms overhead. Get nice and long. Breathing here. And Gardasana arms, right arm underneath the left. Try to karate chop the air with your pinkies. You can give yourself a hug if that's more accessible for you. Maybe try to draw those fingers up overhead. Put your arms out to the side, and as you exhale, switch. Maybe a hug. Switch your Gardasana arms. Really karate chopping the air with those pinkies. Lift those elbows up as you keep karate chopping the air. And as you exhale, just unwind. You might stay here, you might. No, let's just stay here. Let's reach those arms forward like you're holding a beach ball, and then with your inhale, I'm just gonna come on up. Lift your chest to the sky to come to seated, and let's take the blanket out. And you can just bring it over to the side so it's there for you. Breathing here. And then I'm going to bring my right quadricep to the side of the bolster and just see if I can square my ribs towards the bolster. Now you can keep it ramp style if you like, or if you want, you can take this out, this block out, and it's a little bit deeper. Maybe look over at your right shoulder. Hands by your side. Come to all fours. You'll probably be facing the back of the room, some of you. That's fine. Just find your cat-cows. Don't let it make you nervous. And as you exhale, take your twist to the other side. So bringing the left quadricep in line with the bottom of the bolster, squaring your ribs onto the bolster. Legs can be any way you like. I like to do a pinwheel with mine. Look over that right shoulder if that's interesting. Breathing here. One more breath. Take your hands under your shoulders. Vrschikasana, just sit on your heels, turn your bolster to the side, and then I'm going to bring the right hip on the bolster. So far I'm not really mirroring yet. I will later. I'm going to use the block for my ear. And breathe here. Let your legs go long wherever they're comfortable, whatever makes you happy. And reach that left arm up and overhead. And as you exhale, bring it back down. Inhale, reach it up and overhead. Exhale, bring it back down. So it's, like a banana shape. This arm's nice and easy because it's between the bolster and the block. There's no pressure there. And then circumduct that shoulder. Every direction your shoulder can move. And take it the other way. Reaching it around. Just getting some fluid in that socket. And let that arm stay overhead for 5 breaths. Activate the legs. Keep your tailbone long. As you exhale, you can take the block out. And just allow yourself to kind of drape over the bolster. Make sure it's under your sacrum, kind of like a bridge pose. And you're going to reach your legs nice and long. Keep the tailbone in, tailbone reaching towards your heels, belly button into the spine. And if you're not comfortable, then you may find yourself in a position that's comfortable. It's a very gentle stretch for the psoas. I don't usually go super gentle in my classes, so we're just going to start this way. Don't worry, we'll get active. One more breath here. You're going to reach your arms to the sky, engage the legs and the feet. Nice deep inhale here as you exhale. See if you can keep your heels on the floor, coming on up and coming on down, off the bolster. And then you're just going to let your left side drape over it. I have my hip on the inside of the bolster. I'm just draping my lateral body over it. I'm going to activate the legs, have the block underneath my ear. I'm just going to reach that right arm out. Keep your left hip drawing forward. Reach that left arm up. And as you exhale, go down. Maybe up to 5 times. I'm being pretty active with using my, getting some rotation. And then I'm going to circumduct the shoulder, every direction your shoulder can move. Keep your arms straight, you don't get as much out of it. And next time I'm up, I'm just going to reach that hand overhead. Engage the feet a little bit more. As you exhale, take that hand down. Come on forward, roll off that bolster. I'm just going to take a child's pose, extended child's pose. So if you just want a restorative practice, you can do all of that for like 5 minutes each. Right. If you want something a little bit more active, take my bolster out of the way and bring it back later. I'm actually going to turn around on my mat because it's more comfortable for me to do inversions towards my couch than it is towards my window over here. I'm going to reach that left arm out to the left, and as I exhale, I'm going to thread the needle. Walk the right hand forward. Breathing here. Any variations you like in this pose, maybe extend the right heel. You might turn it out, bend the knee. Maybe kick that foot into the hand, and as you exhale, take the hand to the top of the heel towards the outer hip. Gently release. You're going to bring that right hand next to your face. And bring that left hand down, kickstanding the shin, and just open up. Finding that back bend again. Toes towards the top of your head. As you exhale, bring that right hand down. Extend the right leg back and see if you can lift that leg nice and high. And just bring it up for Uttanapusthasana. Any variation. Maybe you're turning those right toes out. Maybe you're going to tuck the left toes and lift the hip. And as you exhale, bring that knee down. You're going to reach that right arm up and around. Kick the foot to the hand. And as you exhale, take the hand to the top of the foot. Come back through center. Just come back and heel toe that foot in. Ardha Hanumanasan, breathing here. Good, one more breath as you exhale. Hands come to the inside. See if you can make a letter C and connect your letter C to your calf. And just drop that shoulder underneath. Tuck the left toes. You want to keep extending the front of the body. Maybe reach around for a bind. Breathing here. As you exhale, open up into side angle pose. Reach that left arm to sky and see if you can lift on up into Virabhadrasana 2. Reverse your warrior. Reach it out in T to Trikonasana. Left arm up and overhead. Come on around for that half bind. Spread that inner shoulder. And then as you exhale, let's come on in and maybe reach underneath and find a full bind. Baddha. Utthita Parsvakonasana. Exhale. Step it back. Knees, chest, chin, Ashtanga Namaskar. Come on through into Bhujangasana, baby cobra. Bring those elbows to the floor. You're going to lift the belly and low back and pull back with your forearms, opening the heart. Sphinx pose. Breathing here. Let me move these out of the way so I can see a little bit better. Breathing here. And we contract the belly to come down. Reach my left arm out to the left, right arm's my lever. Roll onto that left side body, right foot to the floor behind you. Opening up pec minor. Going back through center. So you can interlace your hands behind you. Lengthen the tailbone. Strengthen the back. Shalabhasana with chest expansion arms. Hands by your low ribs. Cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Pedaling out the feet. Do whatever you need to do to make this pose feel good. Shake your head yes and no. Inhale, lift the heels. Bring those shins down. Maybe take a cat-cow if that's interesting. Come through center. Right arm reaches out to the right. You're going to thread the needle. Draw that arm through and walk your left arm forward. See if you can lean back. Reach around for any variations you like. Maybe a half bind. Maybe extend the leg back. Right. Maybe bend the knee. Kick the foot to the hand. Heel towards the other hip. Different variations. I'm going to bring the hands down, extend that right shin if you need to, and kick that foot to the hand, opening the heart. Nice deep inhale here. Exhale. Step it up for Uttanapusthasana. You're going to reach that leg out, maybe come onto your forearms. forearms. See if you can really allow the elbows to be right underneath the shoulders and wrist-shoulder distance. Wrap your inner wrist down. Tuck the toes, lift the hips. Keep the front of the body long. And as you exhale, just reach around for Uttanapusthasana with a bind. Kick the foot into the hand. Take the hand to the top of the foot. Finding those quadriceps. So you can gently release. Walk it back so that you can find Ardha Hanumanasan. Hips right over that right knee. Left leg is straight. Breathing here. You can have your hands on blocks, right? If it's hard to keep the front of the body long. Find that difference. Come onto your tippy fingertips if you prefer. Bring that left foot down. I'm going to take your left hand, make a letter C and connect it to your calf. Drop that shoulder underneath the calf. Tuck the right toes, reach that leg back, and then reach around. Maybe find a bind. Extend the front of the body. Try to drop the right hip and reach the left hip back. Good. As you exhale, left arm right next to your foot. See if you can open up into Uttita Konasana. Right arm reaches to sky. Come on up, Virabhadrasana 2. Reverse your warrior. Reach it out, Uttita Konasana. Right arm overhead. And then rebend the knees. See if you can reach around for a bind. Straighten your arms, lean back. Nice bend in that front knee. Breathing here. As you exhale. Chaturanga Dandasana all the way to the floor. Find your Sphinx pose. Set your forearms up. Roll those inner wrists down. Smile your collarbones. Breathing here. Contract the belly to come down. You're going to reach your right arm out to the right, left arm to your lever. Roll onto the right side body. Left foot behind you. Any other variations you like. Some people like both feet. I'm not going to demo that today. Some people like to reach the left arm back. Whatever makes you happy. Come on back through center. I'm going to reach the right arm back, interlacing the fingers, Shalambhasana with chest expansion, arms. Breathing here. Hands by your low ribs. Cobra, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Anything you need to do to make it feel good. Right leg reaches back, turn the toes out, bend the knee, couple hip circles each direction. Go the other way. Open that leg out to the side, check out your toes. Breathing here. Nice deep inhale here. You're going to keep that leg nice and high. Step it to the outside of your right hand. Breathing here. Bring the left knee down and see if you can drop your right shoulder underneath. You're going to reach that right hand to the floor. Kickstand that left shin. And just turn to the side. Visvamitrasana prep. Leaning back with that left shoulder blade, looking underneath your arm. Beautiful. As you exhale, bring that foot down. And let's open up into Uttita Konasana. Come on up, Virabhadrasana 2. Reverse your warrior. As you exhale, come back up through center. Turn the toes in. See if you can interlace your fingers. Chest expansion, Prasarabhadrasana C. Draw the shoulders away from your ears. Reach those pinkies overhead. And then let your hands come down. You can take tripod, hasta, mukti, sirsasana, or reach your arms nice and straight, palms facing up or down, and just come on up. shoulders away from the ears. Tailbone nice and long. You can do some ankle circles here, right? Bend the left knee, reach it out to the side, and reach those right toes away from you. And just see if you can take a little bit of a crunch with that. One more time. Maybe two more. Good, reach those legs away. Bring those feet down nice and easy. Left arm's underneath your nose. You're going to lengthen the whole torso. Knit your sits bones together as you open up into your twist. Breathing here. Reach around for that half bind and let your left hand find the right ankle, calf, or thigh. Bringing that head to the floor. Find your twist. As you exhale. Simple twist. Left arm on the floor, right arm to sky. Bring those hands down, drop back. Ardha Hanumanasan. Breathing here. Walk your hands back. Good. Walk it forward. And bring your forearms down. Tuck the left toes. You're going to step it back into forearm plank. Maybe walk yourself into dolphin pose. Breathing here. Maybe see what it feels like to reach that right leg to sky. Keep turning your inner wrist down, chest towards the thighs. Close your hips. And walk it back out. Forearm plank. Find your Sphinx pose. Spread your inner shoulders. Nice deep inhale here. As you exhale, Cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog, drawing back. Left leg reaches the sky. Let's see if I can remember that. Do some hip circles. Go the other way. Open that hip out to the side. Check out your toes. And as you exhale, you're going to step that foot up. All the way to the outside. Let her see with your calf. Drop your shoulder. And take the hand to the outside. Bring the right knee down. Turn the shin. And just press your hand into the floor. You might stay here. You might find the outside edge of that left foot with your right hand. Visvamitrasana prep. Look underneath your right arm. Good. As you exhale, take it down and just find your Tita Trikonasana. Right arm to sky. Lift on up. Virabhadrasana 2 into your reverse warrior. Breathing here. Nice deep inhale here. As you exhale, come to stand. Turn those toes in. Interlacing your fingers in non-dominant way. Chest expansion arms. And as you exhale, fold yourself in. Draw the shoulders away from your ears. Reach those pinkies up overhead. Nice deep inhale here. As you exhale, let the hands come down. Any variation you like. I like to keep my arms straight and have the top of the hand on the floor because it gives my wrists a break. I'm just going to float on up. Right palms together, or toes together. Do some wrist circles, breathing here. Then bend the left knee, reach that right leg out to the side. Nice deep inhale here as I exhale. A little bit of a crunch. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Bring it in. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Inhale, lift. I'm going to reach that leg out and then fold it in. Inhale, extend the spine. I'm going to take the right hand underneath my face, scooch my sits bones together as I lengthen the torso. Open up to the side, reach that left arm to sky. Maybe reach around for that half bind. And as I exhale, I'm going to bring the right hand towards my left foot. Bring that head to the floor. Leaning back my left shoulder blade. Good. As I exhale, I'm going to walk it around. Finding Ardha Hanumanasan. On that left side, keep the front of the body long. Bring that left foot down. Come onto my forearms. Wrap those inner wrists towards the floor. And I'm going to tuck the right toes, and I'm just going to step it back into forearm plank, and I'm going to walk those feet in. I think I skipped something there. Finding a dolphin pose. I'm going to keep that, reach that leg to sky, breathing here. You might step that foot back. Forearm plank, Sphinx pose, breathing here. Oh, I know what I skipped. I'm going to walk it back in. Let's step that left foot up. Keep my half bind. Let's see, I'm going to roll it out, find my simple twist. There we go. And then lizard pose, any variation. Maybe walk that, reach that leg back, maybe walk it in for dolphin, reaching that left leg to sky. Good, then step it back into your forearm plank, keep the tailbone long. Find your Sphinx pose. Sorry about that. Spread those inner shoulders nice and wide. As you exhale, contract the belly to come down. Take your hands by your low ribs. Cobra up dog. Exhale, down dog. Breathing here. Alright, if you're inhaling, you're going to lift the heels. Exhale, bend the knees. Set your gaze. Bring your feet forward any way that feels right. Inhale, extend the spine. Exhale, fold. Protect your wrist joint as you come all the way up, Visvamitrasana. Exhale, Samasthihi. Finding your Tadasana. Inhale, reach those arms. Exhale. Fold yourself in, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. As you exhale, plant your palms where you can see them. Back up a little bit. I'll lift my heels, setting up for crane or crow pose. All right, wrists right under the shoulders, extending forward. Keep your butt with your heels. Breathing here, one more breath. Then as you exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, find your back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Float that right leg back. Open the hip. As you exhale, step that foot to the outside. Connect your letter C to your calf. Drop the shoulder underneath. Take your hand to the outside of that foot. Maybe you bring your shin down. Maybe Visvamitrasana. Looking underneath your left arm. As you exhale, you're going to bring that foot down and just straighten the leg. Utthita-trikonasana. Lift on up. Virabhadrasana 2, reverse your warrior. Breathing here. As you exhale, bound Utthita-trikonasana if that's interesting. Spread your inner shoulders. As you exhale, turn the toes forward. Keep your bind. Keep leaning back. And then unwind the hands. Find your favorite variation of your headstand. Reaching on up. I'm going to fold that right knee in. And take my hands into tripod. So you can start with tripod. Nice deep inhale here. As I exhale, I'm going to find that little bit of a crunch and see if I can bring the shin on top of the tricep and reach that left leg out for a kapotasana. Tripod. Separate the feet. Come on down. Walk it around to that right foot. Find your simple twist. And then as you exhale, bring the left knee down, reach those toes away. Any version of Uttanapradasana that you want. Maybe you bring your forearms down. You're going to tuck those left toes, reach that right leg back. Dolphin pose, maybe hop that left foot in a little bit. Wrap your inner wrist towards the floor. Breathing here, you might come onto the tippy toe of that left foot. And maybe you even lift up. Reaching out through the heels to take the banana out of your back. And as you exhale, left foot down, right foot steps up to the top of the mat. Standing split. Breathing here. Coming all the way up to stand. Shake it out when you're ready. Good, inhale. Reach those arms to sky. Maybe lift the heels. Exhale, wrist circles, folding in. Plant your palms. Bakasana, if you like it. Amandashepherdyoga through your vinyasa. Turn those left toes out, open the hip. And as you exhale, step that foot right to the outside. I'm going to drop the shoulder underneath. Take that palm right outside the leg and turn those right toes out. You can bring the shin down too. Setting up for your Visvamitrasana. Looking right underneath that right arm. As I exhale, I'm going to bring the foot back down, straighten the leg, and Trikonasana. Exhale, Virabhadrasana 2. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Then as you exhale, bound, Baddha Trikonasana. Leaning back with that right shoulder blade. Nice deep inhale here. I'm going to keep the bind, turn the toes towards the right edge of the mat, right side. Coming on down. Keep leaning back with your right shoulder blade. Maybe the top of the head touches the floor. And as I exhale, I'm going to unwind. Bringing the head down. I'm going to lift on up. Reaching on up. Bring the left knee, reach that right leg out to the side. Keep your toes engaged. Bring your hands to the floor. Forward tripod if you're not already in it. Nice deep inhale as I exhale. I'm going to see if I can get that crunch. Try to fit the shin on top of the tricep. Push straight down with my hands. And extend that right leg. Bakasana. Tripod lifting up. Open the legs. And as you exhale, come on down. Walk it around to the top of the mat. You're going to find your simple twist. Breathing here. Bring that right knee down. Maybe fold the back leg. Find a little bit of a quadricep stretch. Then as you exhale, bring those forearms to the floor. Elbows right underneath the shoulders. Wrap your inner wrist towards the earth. Step that left foot back and maybe hop that right foot in a little bit. So you can come onto the tippy toe of your right foot. And maybe you get to press your forearms into the floor to help you lift up, root your eyes, draw the chest through the upper arms. Flex your feet. Right leg comes down. You're going to step that left foot up. Standing split. The top of the mat. Coming all the way up. Breathing here. Take a moment moment in your Tadasana. Shake your head yes and no. Give yourself a little shimmy. Good, big toes to touch. Sink the hips as you bend the knees, Vrschikasana. Maybe find a twist, bringing that left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Left arm down, right arm to sky. Maybe find a bind. You're going to step the left foot back. Bring your gaze where you need to find that, and windmill open into your reverse warrior. Left arm reaches up the back. Go bakasana arms. Pat yourself in the back with your right hand. Reach it out, Utthita Trikonasana. Breathing here. You can stay here. If you like, you can look forward and then float it out into Ardha Hanumanasan. Right arm comes towards the floor. Reach back with your left leg for vrschikasana variation. These fingertips are super light. Don't even need them. One more breath, maybe not. As you exhale, float it back. Virabhadrasana 2. Breathing here. Good. Let's turn the toes forward. And take your hands to your ribs, lengthen the tailbone, lift the heart. And as you exhale, fold it in. Shoulders away from your ears. If it's interesting, float on up into your headstand. Maybe fold that right knee and reach the left leg out. Maybe reach the right fingertips out. And take your right hand into Chaturanga Dandasana arms. And then bring your left hand in, just playing with some arm variations. Right, as you exhale, find that crunch and see if you can get that shin on top of the tricep. Push straight down with your hands. Ekapada bakasana. Into your tripod. Reach it out to the side, and as you exhale, fold on in. Breathing here. Left arm plant under the shoulder, open up to your simple twist. Reach back for that. Bring the left knee down, reach back for the foot. Breathing here. And this time, flip back. Ardha Hanumanasan. See if you can bring the right foot to the floor. I'm going to take your hands to the thigh, get nice and long in that back body. Sink into those hips, opening the psoas. And reach your arms up, scoop your belly. Pat yourself in the back with both hands. Good. Maybe keep the right hand on the thigh. And if it's interesting for you, maybe bend your left knee. This is not always interesting for me. And see if you can kick that foot into the hand. And maybe even take the hand to the top of the foot, drawing that heel in. Let it go. Oh my God. I'm going to delete that curse. Take you through a vinyasa. Really hurts my knee, that one. Open the heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathing here. If it's interesting, you can bring your forearms down. And you can bring your knees down. Right? So a little trick with your forearm stand. Elbows under the shoulders. Sometimes it's nice to turn your palms up, and you really want to feel the top part of your forearm on the mat, like you're playing hot hands. And then just turn the palms down. And then roll the inner wrist down. Good. Walk your feet in. Reach that right leg to sky. And maybe pick on up. See, the more you push into your forearms, that's your root system, the more you can rise. It's going to lift your chest. All right, any variations you like in this pose, feel free to take them. And then bring that left leg down. Step the right foot up. Standing split. Bring it all the way up to the top of the mat. Breathing here. Reach those arms to sky, do some wrist circles. Maybe lift the heels. Exhale, fold yourself in. Crane or crow pose. And breathe here. See what it feels like to keep your right leg in and reach that left leg back. Standing split on that right leg and just bring it forward. Inhale, extend the spine. Exhale, fold. I know we're out of order. I'm going to reach your arms out to the side, do the wrist circles, Ardha Hanumanasan. Exhale, Samasthiti. Inhale, reach those arms up. Exhale, fold yourself in. Extend the spine. Lift the heels, fit the knees into the armpits. Crane or crow pose. And breathe here. Keep your left knee where it is. Reach that right leg back. Left foot comes down, straighten the leg. Right toes come up. Folding in. Do your wrist circles the odd way. Ardha Hanumanasan. Exhale, Samasthiti. Sink the hips as you bend the knees, vrschikasana. Right elbow to the outside of the left knee. Any arm variation, maybe you just stack the hands. Maybe you extend them. I think I stacked before. I'm going to stay here. I'm going to step the right foot back and windmill open into your Visvamitrasana 2 and reverse warrior. Right arm sneaks up the back of the body. Left arm pats yourself in the back. Breathing here. Reach it out. Utthita Trikonasana. Keep reaching with that elbow. Maybe look forward. Gently float it out into your Ardha Hanumanasan. Left fingertips come towards the earth. Reach back with that right hand and maybe bend the knee. Shavasana variation. Breathing here. Maybe you float the left fingertips. And then gently float it back. Visvamitrasana 2. Breathing here. Nice deep inhale. I'm going to turn the toes in. Take your hands to the ribs, lift them up, drop your shoulders. Little heart opening. Exhale, fold it in. Let's take Patanasana D. Top of the head coming down. Breathing here. Just take a moment. You're going to reach your hands through. I just want to make sure I'm not going to kick anything in the bookshelf. I'm going to bring my hands down and lift on up. All right, maybe fold the right knee in, reach that left leg long. See how that feels. And then I might reach that right arm out to the side. I might take that hand into my tripod. I feel like I'm doing the same arm. And then bring the other hand in. Nice deep inhale. Then as I exhale, stack that shin on top of the tricep. Push straight down and see if I can reach that left leg forward. Nice deep inhale here. As I exhale, lifting on up. I'm going to open those legs out to the side. And coming on back to stand, or to your setup for Patanasana. Take a nice deep inhale here. I'm going to walk it around. Find that simple twist. Right knee comes down, reach for the back foot. Anything you want to do. And then see if you can draw back Ardha Hanumanasan. Breathing here. Keep the front of the body nice and long. As I exhale, I'm going to step that foot down. Sink into that psoas a little bit. And then get the torso nice and long. Breathing here. Reach those arms up, open the heart. You pat yourself on the back. And take the left hand to the thigh. I might set up my right knee a little bit. You might want to fold your mat in or use a blanket underneath that right knee. Bring that down. I want to make sure I'm right above the kneecap. Breathing here. I might reach, bend that knee, kick the foot into the hand, and then as I exhale, take the hand to the top of the foot. Try to square the chest forward, breathing here. Gently release, and take it through your vinyasa. It's internally rotated, my body just does not like that pose. Breathing here. Bring the forearms down. Reach that left leg to sky. And maybe pick up into my pincha mayurasana. Might draw the right knee in, reach that left leg long away. And try to check out the stars. And when I'm ready, I'm going to bring the right foot down and step that left foot up. Coming all the way up to the top of the mat and taking a moment in your Tadasana, breathing here nice and easy. All right. Separate the feet hip distance if they're not already. Lengthen your tailbone or lift your hip points, same thing. Now reach your arms up, setting up for Anubhatasana. Shoulder blades lift that heart to the sky, breathing here. And as I exhale, I'm going to roll it in, wrist, belly, ribs, shoulders. Bend your knees so that your ribs are on the thighs. I'm going to take two letter C's, connect them to my calf. Breathing here. Drop those shoulders underneath the knees. Bring your hands behind you. Extend the front of the body. Titivasana. Reaching out with both feet. Keep your arms straight. Use your legs to hold those triceps back. Then as I exhale, I'm going to find my tripod. Breathing here. Nice deep inhale. I'm going to turn to the right. Kick my butt with my heels. And see if I can bring the knees in towards my chest. And I'm going to snuggle the left arm under the left tricep. Left leg. Reach that right leg out. Hasta bakasana. Hug your ankles together. Push into your hands. And you're going to reach it back. Kapotasana. Three-legged dog. Open that hip out to the side. You can take Karasana if that's interesting. Right. And as you exhale, reach it back around. Nice deep inhale here. See if you can bring that right forearm down. Left wrist draws back. And just see if you can lift up into a funky forearm stand. Keep that left elbow in. Breathing here. Exhale. Child's pose. Extended. Uttita balasana. hands over to the right. Push the floor away with the right hand, pull with the left. Plant your left hand in the middle of the mat, plant the right hand on top. Push down and pull back. So this simulates like hanging from a bar. You can separate the hands a little bit, although you get more around the spine of the scapula doing it this way. Walk your hands over to the left, push the floor away with the left hand, pull with the right. Right arm comes in the middle, left arm stacks on top. Push down and pull back. Breathing here. Good. Bring your hands forward, downward facing dog. Breathing here. Lift the heels, bend the knees, nice and light. Bring those feet forward. Inhale, extend, exhale, fold. Reach those arms out to the side, Ardha Hanumanasan. Exhale, Samasthihi. Jump or step the feet hip distance. Find that beautiful back bend. So really lengthen through your waist. Then lift the heart. Everything else is long, right? Anything below the shoulder blades, you want to keep that long. Roll it up, ribs, chest, shoulders. Exhale, dive on in. Breathing here. Take a nice deep inhale. Extend the spine. Let's fit the ribs on top of the thighs. You're going to make letter C's with your calves. Connect them. Breathing here. Bring your hands behind you. Keep extending the spine forward as you hug those thighs to your arms. Bakasana. Breathing here. Take it to your tripod. Number 4. See if you can go into bakasana. Good, and take that into your tripod. Lifting up. Twist to the right, kick your butt. You're gonna bring the knees to the chest and just snuggle that right foot under the left tricep. Bring your ankles together. Hug those legs, extend the torso. Straighten your arms a little bit. Reach that right leg through. Kapotasana. Lifting up. It's really hard to talk through. Breathing here. Open that leg out to the side. You can bring the foot behind you for kapotasana if you want. And as you exhale, take it back around. Let the left forearm come down. Walk your right hand back. See if you can hop up. Keep the collarbone spreading wide as you push down through your foundation. And maybe find your funky forearm stand. Keep that right elbow in. And then take it through your vinyasa. Exhale, balasana. Reaching back. I think I'm running out of steam on side 2. Try it again. God bless you twice. There it is. Right elbow in. All right. And step it up. Inhale, extend the spine. Exhale, fold. Reach those arms out to the side. Do your circles. Ardha Hanumanasan. Exhale, Samasthihi. take a moment in your Tadasana, just breathing here. Just gonna check the time, 1 hour. Root into your right foot, lift your left knee. You're going to cross it over to Gardasana. Left arm under the right. Breathing here. Keep your arms. Open that left knee out to the side. And then open it out. Hasta B. Nice deep inhale here. As you exhale, bring that into vrschikasana. Tree pose. Take the back of your hands together to start. And just grow your branches. Heels of the back of the hands, thumbs, heels of the hands, doing circles coming all the way up. Push the leg and foot towards each other, and maybe with your inhale, lift that right heel. As you exhale, bring it back down. You're going to open up, nice and gentle. Ardha Hanumanasan. Float it back and see if you can go directly into bringing that shoulder underneath the right calf. Plant your palm. Visvamitrasana. Okay. Looking up at the sky. As you exhale, kapotasana. And then just float it back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathing here. Maybe step that right foot up as you turn the left toes out. Inhale, Virabhadrasana 1. 45-degree angle. Really getting some nice strength. And then find a twist of your choice. Left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Maybe you pivot that back heel. Leaning back. Parvrita Utthita Parsvakonasana. Exhale, unwind. Virabhadrasana 3. And maybe topple that down. Alright. Coming all the way up to stand. Taking a moment in your Tadasana. Breathing here. Bring the weight into the left foot. Now lift your right knee and cross it over. Right arm underneath the left. Breathing here. Keep your arms as you open the knee. And then reach it out. Utthita Astapana B. Set your gaze forward. Bring it into vrschikasana, tree pose. Thumbs together, back of the hands, pinkies, heels of the hands. And all the way up. Reach those arms to sky, breathing here. Nice deep inhale, push the leg and foot towards each other as you root into the ball of your left foot, lifting the heel up. Good, exhale, bring that back down. And nice and gentle, we're going to open up into your Ardha Hanumanasan. Left fingertips don't really need to touch. Float it back. And see if you can immediately drop that shoulder underneath the calf. Plant your palm. Lean back into your arm. Lean back your right shoulder blade. And then maybe extend the leg. Using your hand or not. Some of you don't need it. Kapotasana through your vinyasa. Right, exhale, down dog. Breathing here. Step that left foot up. Turn the right toes out. Virabhadrasana 1. Come forward, 45-degree angle. Cut that left hip back. Draw the right hip point forward and down probably. And maybe bring that elbow Outside, stack the hands, lean back. Pivot the back heel if you need it. Exhale. Hands to heart center, float it out. Virabhadrasana 3. Maybe you topple it. Keep your hands off the floor if you can. Coming all the way up. Taking a moment in your Tadasana at the top of the mat. Breathing here. Weight into the right foot. Garlandasana. The left knee is folded on top of the right. Left arm folded under the right. Open the knee out to the side. Reach out. Hand to big toe. B. Look forward. So you can close the knee joint so you can bring that heel towards your belly button. Finding vrschikasana. Grow your branches. Maybe try to float that right heel. It's a little different with the Ardha Padma variation. Exhale, you're going to bring that down. Reach it out. Ardha Chandrasana. Step it out into Virabhadrasana 2. Not quite. See if you can drop your shoulder. Virabhadrasana 2 legs. Plant your palm. Lean into that right arm. Visvamitrasana. Kapotasana. Through your vinyasa. Ashtangis like to call that bakasana. I find that confusing because there already is a side plank. Turn the left toes out, step that right foot up. Virabhadrasana 1. Come forward at a 45-degree angle. Find your twist. Virabhadrasana 3, exhaling. Next exhale, maybe you fold in. No hands. Come all the way up. Take a moment. Breathing here. Bring the weight into the right foot. Cross that right knee. Bring your weight into your left foot. Sorry. Cross that right knee over your left. Garlandasana. Open the knee out. Reach it out. Hasta Padmasana B. Look forward. Bring that knee into Ardha Padma vrschikasana or vrschikasana, either one. Hands to heart center. Grow your branches. Maybe lift that left heel. Bring the heel down. And you're just going to float into your half moon pose. And just float to your Virabhadrasana 2 leg. Drop that shoulder under the knee. Plant your left hand. Lean into that left arm and reach out. Visvamitrasana. Kapotasana. Through vinyasa. Breathing here. Right toes turn out. You're going to step that left foot up. Virabhadrasana 1. Find your twist. Stack the hands. Nice deep inhale here as you exhale. Virabhadrasana 3. Fold it in. And come all the way up. And shake it out a little bit. Shake your head, yes and no. what's next. Reach your arms. Open the heart. Folding. Nice deep inhale here. I'm starting to get sweaty. See if you can step on your palms. Use your toes to massage the inner wrist. And then use the pressure of your toe mound on the thumb mound. See if you can use the weight on your feet to stretch out the top of the wrist. All right. Breathing here. Inhale, extend the spine. I'm going to bring my big toes to touch. And I'm going to move through into Malasana, Garland Pose. Let your forearms come to the floor. I'm going to hug the inner knees to the outer arms. Round the shoulders. And with your inhale, reach the sternum forward. Bakasana. Tuck the left toes. Reach the right leg back. And draw back into Ardha Hanumanasan. You can stay here. If you want to play with the full pose, you're on your left leg in Ardha Hanumanasan. You're going to reach that heel forward. You can use your blocks. You have those nearby. One underneath each arm to make your arms a little longer if you need the support. Right? I love support in this pose. Breathing here. Try to roll your right inner thigh to sky. Keep your belly in. Those of you very bendy, if you want to reach for that back foot, go ahead. Good. Tuck the right toes. And reach it back. Three-legged dog. Hopefully you're not kicking a window. And just step that left foot up and see if you can find pigeon prep. Now you have lots of props nearby maybe. If you like to lay down on a bolster, you can go ahead and do that. All right, if you like something underneath your butt, you can stick your blanket there. Nice deep inhale here as you exhale. Fold over the leg. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale up and then walk yourself forward. Walk your hands in. Bring your heel a little closer to your groin. Scoop your belly. Extend the spine. And keep your left arm where it is. Reach your right hand back with the right foot, bending that knee. Kick the foot into the hand. Hand to the top of the foot. Drawing that heel toward your outer hip. You can stay here. If you like, you can try and wrap the foot into your elbow for Mermaid Pose. Reaching back, square your heart towards the front of the mat. And then exhale. Gently release. Whatever you want. Sorry, I have a bug friend here. That hip, maybe step that left foot up, keep it nice and straight. Plant your palms into the floor and just see if you can pick up into an inversion of your choice. Maybe even starting to play a little bit of a back bend here. Coming on up to the top of the mat. Exhale, fold. Reach those arms. Exhale, samastihi. Big toes to touch. Awesome. So sink into your chair. Reach the arms forward. Eventually the heels might lift a little. Plant your forearms down. Hug the inner knees to the outer arms. Follow bakasana. It's the tiniest little lift. I'm going to touch the right toes down, step the left foot back, and walk myself back into Ardha Hanumanasan. Might need to think about that a little bit. See if you can let it be a sense of ease. If you like blocks, you're going to grab your blocks, and maybe you want to glide forward, gliding that heel forward into Hanumanasana. This pose is considerably harder for my own body on this side. I will never ever get down to the earth, and that's okay. Breathe here. Any variations you did on side one, try them on side two. Be honest with yourself though, right? It doesn't work the same, it's alright. And when you're ready, push down with your hands. You're going to tuck the left toes. Reach it back, three-legged dog. I'm going to step that right foot up for pigeon prep. Opening that knee out to the side. I'm going to roll that left inner knee to sky, or left inner thigh to sky. Breathing here. Come onto your fingertips. Folding on in. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Draw the right hip back and the left hip forward and down. Want a nice straight sacrum. Use any props you love, or even just light. Walk yourself in. Bring your heel a little closer to your groin. Breathing here. Right hand is right in front of the shin. I'm going to reach back with that left hand and see if I can Bend the knee, kicking the foot into the hand, and this is enough. You might stay here. Maybe not even that far, right? Take your hand to the top of the foot. Draw the heel towards your outer hip. Try to square the chest. Setting up for Ekapada Kapotasana, any variation. Right? You can stay like this if you want. Maybe you're going to see, and this is harder for me on this side, if you can get those toes into your elbow. Reach your hand out like a stop sign. I'm going to try and square the chest as I reach that right arm up, and maybe you touch. Breathing here. Right? And then gently release. Do whatever you want with that right hip. Right. And maybe even step that right foot in a little bit. Just see if you can pick up. Maybe even play with a back bend. Moving into vrschikasana, scorpion pose. If that's interesting, point and flex your toes. Right. And folding in, wherever you happen to land. Reach those arms out to the side, do your wrist circles. Ardha Hanumanasan. Exhale, samastihi. And take a moment in your Tadasana. Breathing here. Oh my gosh, 122. Maybe come to the top of your mat. Last time for Garland Pose. And all the way down. This time just bring those sits bones down. I'm just going to reach those hands forward. And as you, let's sit up nice and tall actually. And find a comfortable seat. Whether you like to sit on your shins or you like to sit on a blanket, you can go ahead and do that. We'll just do a little bit of alternate nostril breathing to make sure that we're nice and balanced. Right? A lot of hip releasing, a lot of balance, balancing on a hand in one foot, balancing on the shin in one hand, right? Balancing on the hands, forearms. So let's see if we can balance the prana. Right? With some nadi shodhana, some alternate nostril breathing. Sitting up nice and tall. Going to take your dominant hand, index, middle finger together, thumb and ring finger like pincers. I'll come in close so that you can see. I'm going to take the thumb and have it not like on the fleshy part, but just above, and the ring fingers on the other side, right? And then breathing here. Maybe I'll just bring my blanket a little closer. So start a couple of dry breaths. And close the left, inhale right. Close right, open left, exhale. Inhale left. Close left, exhale right. Inhale right. Close both and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open left, exhale. Inhale left. Close both, draw your chin in and up and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release right, exhale. Inhale right. Close both, draw your chin in and up and hold for your count. Release the chin, open left to exhale. Inhale left. Close both, draw your chin in and up, hold. Exhale right. Hold the breath out. Release, inhale. Close both, chin in and up, hold the breath in. Release left, exhale. Hold the breath out. Release, inhale. Close the nostril, hold the breath in. Open, exhale. Hold the breath out. Inhale. Hold the breath in. Exhale. Hold out. Inhale. Close, hold the breath in. Exhale. Hold the breath out. Inhale. Hold the breath in. Exhale. Hold the breath out. Inhale. Hold the breath in. Exhale right. Hold the breath out. Gently release the fingers, inhaling both nostrils. I hope you were switching off nostrils, right? And gently release the fingers, breathing here. If you're sitting on a blanket or a prop, gently move it out. And we're just going to roll back into our final relaxation. So if you like to take the prop underneath your knees, go ahead and do that. And let the breath go. Let the practice go. Also, you have a bolster nearby, right? So you can use that underneath your knees. Sometimes it's a little more comfortable. It's really comfortable, actually. wherever you are in your breath cycle, begin to bring some awareness back to the breath, drawing a nice deep inhale in. Exhale through the mouth. Start to move the fingers and toes. Do some wrist and ankle circles. And reach out through the arms and legs any way that feels good. Maybe draw the knees to chest. Pick a side of the body to roll onto. When you're ready in your own time, make your way up to a nice comfortable seated position. Sitting up nice and tall. Hope you enjoyed the sunset yoga practice tonight. I'll end with, let's end with 3 ohms. Nice deep inhale. Thank you so much for playing with me. Hope you have a beautiful rest of your day and rest of your weekend. Thumbs to third eye whenever you're practicing. Namaste. I got you. Thanks, Yogins. I'm doing these once a week now, usually taping on Fridays. I'm back in person classes, so that's kind of fun. It's really nice to see live people again, and hope to see you soon. Thanks.